We will discuss class 7 polity book. First chapter. Chapter name is equal on equality. It is the part second. Part 1 already discussed in the channel. You can look at. Recognizing degrees. We have understand by now that the caste we are born into, the religion we practice, the class background we come from, whether we are male or female. There are often the things that determine why some people are treated unequally. Om Prakash Valmiki, but because he belongs to a scheduled caste tribe, so he has to sit you have to sit in the last room in the corner side, or sometimes you had to sweep, hold all the background, all the playground, so and classroom also. After his parents noticed that he complained about the teacher, why my student will sweep all the playground, why he will clean all the playground. As we belong to a scheduled caste tribe, it is not fair. So Om Prakash and Ansari are being treated unequally on the basis of differences and caste and religion. What is caste? What we are born. Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, and some Odia, Brahmins, and Telugus, like that. Religion is what we practice. Hinduism, or Muslim, or Buddhism, or Christian, or Parsi. What religion we practice? What are the practices, religious functions we practice? The class background we come from, that is from higher class or lower class or middle class family. What whether gender, we are male or female, but so on the basis of differences of caste and religion. What persons are treated when persons are treated unequally, their dignity is violated. Their dignity is violated. Dignity means, what do you mean by dignity? So dignity means it is your identity. It is your self-respect. It is so dignity is what thinking of oneself and other persons as worthy of respect. Means all persons are eligible to get respect. If no one can no one can treat you insulting you. No one can insult you because it will violate your self-respect. So if there is also in your class of friends are there. They are if you think they are insulting us, then you must protest because this is violating your dignity. So always remember dignity is first right. The dignity of both Om Prakash Valmiki and the Ansari was violated because of the way in which they were their dignity was violated. Why? Because they were belong to lower caste or scheduled caste tribe, or they were unaware about their dignity. Is there so small childs like you? So they must be they don't know they do not know what is dignity, what is respect, self-respect. It is not good. By picking on him and marking him sweep the school because of his caste. Om Prakash Balmiki's schoolmates and teachers thought his dignity badly. All they thoughted the qualities of Om Prakash and made him feel as if he was less than equal to all other students in class, school. That means he was feel that they all made attempt so that Om Prakash Balmiki will feel that he is not like all the students in the class. He is different from them. He is lower from them, and he has no value like that. That's why he is weak. Om Prakash Balmiki could do very little about the situation that he was in because he is a child like you. What have he had knowledge about dignity? He has not no knowledge about dignity. So he will not do anything because he could not go organize the teachers also as he is a child. It was his father who, on seeing his conflict, felt angry by this unequal treatment. Treatment means how you are treated and how he is treated. You are treated hard, you are treated very hard, rough, cruel, but he is treated very soft. That means if some students are being cruel on you or they are hurting you, they are insulting you, then you must protest or complain about your school teacher because it is the dignity of you. The Ansari's dignity was also hurt, feel angry by this unequal treatment and confronted the teachers. Confronted means complained about the teachers. The Ansari's dignity was also hurt when persons refused to release their apartment to them. And Ansari, the couple who were married, they were also not given an apartment because of their lower caste. But what they were told that they did not like non-vegetarians in their apartment. But this is not the fact. Fact is that they belong to lower caste, so the landlords not want it. So, they belong to other religion. So, what the landlord treats unequally or treats unequally by means of religion. However, when the property dealer suggested that they change their name, it was their dignity or self-respect that made them refuse this suggestion. That they refused. No, why we change our name? Obviously, if someone will tell you change your name, like Rudra Prasad Sahu, someone will call as Rudra Prasad Kuntia. Will you change your name? Never. Why will change? Or if you will change your name to some or some title or some, or you will change to Rudra Prasad Patnaik. You will call that I am the grandson of or I am the relative of our CM Navin Patnaik. Suppose you will change your title. So why you will change your title? That is the title is itself is also a one kind of a dignity. So will never change your dignity. You will never lose your dignity. Om Prakash and the Ansaris do not deserve to be treated like this. They are treated unequally. Om Prakash being a lower caste that is scheduled tribe and Ansari being an another religion. They deserve the same respect and dignity as anyone else. As we think, I think in our society also, it is observed in our society also. When you belong to a higher caste, it is respectful. Yes, you belong to a Brahmin family, then you are suppose. You belong to an suppose SC category or suppose fisherman category, suppose SC or fisherman category, then okay, but you are not, would not pay, but it is not given that respect to a Brahmin boy. That means it is already equality is there in our in our politics, in democracy, but it is not actually practiced in our. Have you observed anything? I think there is somehow caste system in there in our system. It will be uprooted. It will be vanished. It will be get out after some of work, and we will change that system. Because caste system is really introduced by humans and humans make laws. So now we are the humans and we are the next generation. So we will change that to caste system. All are equal. So all will be treated equal. Equality in Indian democracy. The Indian constitution recognizes every person as equal. This means that every individual in the country, including male, female persons from all caste, religion, tribe, educational and economic background are recognized as all the persons are equal. You belong to what category, what religion, what caste, what gender, but it does not matter. You are a citizen of India. That means you have the equality rights. Only our one identity is we are the Indians. This is not to say that inequality ceases to exist. It does not. But at least in democratic India, the principle of equality of all persons is recognized. That means it is not mean that inequality did not exist. Inequality is also in our society. We have some examples in our society, practical example in our society. But yes, but we must not hurt anyone's dignity. We should remember that it will not, if anything we tell, it will not hurt some people because they are also have dignity. They will be treated also equally like us. While earlier no law existed to protect people from discrimination and ill treatment, now there are several that work to see that people are treated with dignity and exemplary. Before that is discrimination. People were discriminated and there was no laws. But now there are laws by Indian constitution. Our Indian country there is constitution. It makes that all are equal. No one could be discriminated. Have you seen that उपन्यास छ मान 8 गुंठ? There was a Jamindar who explores the farmers. Have you seen that? Or you will read that, you will know that the Jamindars were exploiting. That means if he could not repay the tax, repay the loan amount get taken, then he will be let out from his own house. Have you seen or have you heard? I think from this chapter, it will be when the farmer to repay the repay the tax. So what he done to he take loan from the Jamindar. Now, if the farmer could not repay the tax due to drought or some flood or some rain, then the Jamindar what do? So he exploits them. He torture the farmer. And even the farmer was get out from his house also. The Jamindar take to by forcefully control that house. It is not good because the Jamindar is discriminating because the farmer is a human. So you must treat like a human. And so in some in our in the is in your some stories that if the farmer could not pay the tax, he is used to plow like a bullock. In the field, two bullocks are there for plowing. One bullock is tied and another was the human, like the farmer. And one is farmer and the bullock. They are tied in the plow. So think how the humans are treated, how they are exploited because there is no loss and the farmer ultimately got death. He got death in the farm also, in the field also. It is not how you think that they were treated unequally. How they are exploited by Britishers also while India did not get its independence. Before independence, it was there in our India. Now, what we have the constitution, we have the equality. Now, I think in our society, caste system, income system, it's not there. According to if we think about our past, yes, there is some stigma somehow 10% or 2%, 3%, but that percent will also be diminished by us in our next generation. This recognition of equality includes some of the following provisions. But every person is equal before law. Before law, all are equal. Male, female, old man, child, all are equal. All have equal rights. Hindu, Muslim, Christian, Persian, Buddhism, that all are equal like lower caste, middle class, upper class. All castes are equal. General, SC, ST, OBC, SC, SCBC, EWS, all are equal. What this means is that every person from the president of the country to Kamta. A domestic worker has to obey the same law. That means a law is same. A law is for president is equal and a law for a that means for all citizens a equal law is like example I am giving you example. Suppose I am giving you an example. You will understand that how all are equal law. You go to school, you have some in our school you have some rules and regulations. That rules and regulations are called constitution. Simply constitution means rules and regulations. In our polity term, we call that constitution. Understand? So there is a rule that you go to school before 10 a.m. Half 10. Is there any deviation that Rudra will go to school at 11 a.m. Gautam will go to 12 a.m. and Parmila will go to 10 a.m. There is a one rule. All are equal before law. That means all students are equal in this school. So they have one type of uniform, one type of school, one timing school. Understand? Like that. In the school, like that, all are equal. Like that, in our country, India, all people are. I think first example you got clear. Is there any doubt in point one? No. Then coming to second one. Second, no person can be discriminated against on the basis of their religion, race, caste, place of birth, or whether they are female or male. No one can be discriminated on the basis of religion, caste, sex, creed like that. How? Now it is not happen because all are given in uniform. All are going to school with uniform, so that all will be equal treated equally, and no one will be discriminated. Or some if your school teacher only teach boys, not to teach girls, is there in school? No. All students are equal before a teacher. So the students like their boys, they were treated equally. Understand? I think second point you also got understand. And all religion in your school also will Buddhism, Buddhist, Muslims, Hindu, all people, all students are going to school. I think you have also some friends like Muslims also. Is but during our in our school there are some Muslim students, Hindu students. We have also I have also friend of Muslim community. So what you thought here that all are equal and no one could be discriminated on the basis of religion, caste, sex. Coming to third point. Every person has access to all public places including playground, hotel, shop, market. All person can use publicly available well road parking lot. That means all have equal opportunity. Now we'll go to library. I will say doctor. No, doctor. Ayush will not go to library. He has no right. He will feel sad. But actual fact is that the library is open for all. All you all can go to library. There is a playground. There is a park in Swapneshwar temple. In Jagannath temple also or in the in front of Kapileshwar temple, in front of Karnaka temple. There are parks and all children are allowed to go that park. And no child and no person can discriminate you. If someone will tell, no, you will not sit here, you have not the right, then you must tell that I have that right. Because we are Indians and we all are equal. Public places and well, what happened because in some places the lower caste people will not allowed to go to well. That means where the water for worship was taken from that well and from the lower caste people were not allowed to touch that well because the well is used for worshipping purpose. That from that well The water taken from that well and worship to God. That's why the lower caste people were not allowed to touch that well. I think you already know that example. In our culture, it is. Can you give an example of that culture that someone was not allowed to touch untouchable? Can you give some example? What? 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 No, I am giving you example. You have already listen. We belong to Odisha. Although we are Indians, but our state is what? Odisha. In our there is a heritage or a famous temple or worldwide famous temple. It is Puri Jagannath temple. Jagannath's wife is Mahalakshmi. During what happens, there is Sriya Chandalu. Have you heard? Sriya Chandalu. What? She used to clean her house. And Mahalakshmi had gone to Sriya's house, Sriya Chandalu's house. So why Jagannath, what happened? Jagannath and Balabhadra, they, uh, they got anger to Mahalakshmi. Why? Because Mahalakshmi is a goddess. She is a Devi. Why she go to an untouchable house, lower caste house? That's why Balabhadra got angry and get out, and Lakshmi was get out from Sri Mandir. Have you heard that? Because that system was there. Why I am giving that example? Because you already know that Mahalakshmi, Jagannath and Manavasa, Guruvara, it is our culture. How the culture came out and how it is related to our culture. You all already understand. And fourth is, that means your what Shriya Chandaluni was not allowed to go to Sri Mandir. Understand? Shriya Chandalini was not allowed to go to Sri Mandir because she belonged to a lower caste. She was not have the right to worship Ma Lakshmi because she belonged to lower caste. It was the rules made by that time. Understand? That's why Jagannath want to change the system. It is not our constitution. In our ancient history also, Lord Jagannath also wanted to change this system, untouchability. All are equal before Jagannath. Yes or no? That's why that is our constitution. Before our constitution, in our history also, in our ancient culture, it is proved by Lord Jagannath that all are equal before law. No one can be discriminated again on the basis of religion into Muslim. Like you have also given also have your Dr. Salla Begum. He belongs to a Muslim community. So Muslim community people were not allowed to go to Sri Mandira because it is a Hindu temple. But Lord Jagannath proved that all caste, all people, that is male, female, all are allowed to worship Lord. Then fourth example is untouchability has been abolished, and the untouchability was abolished. Untouchability I have given example Shriya Chandalani. And if people will touch, we will touch Sriya Chandaluni, it is thought that he would have to take bath. It is thought in that period, so that it was untouchable. Fourth, there was fast. What is fast point? It is that all are equal before law. Second, no one can be discriminated against race, sex, caste, religion. And all have equal opportunity to use public places like library, playground, parks, temples, masjids, girjas, church, all the public places all are allowed. Schools, untouchability was abolished. These are the four pillars. You must remember that four pillars. The two-way units the government. The two ways in which the government has tried to implement the equality that is guaranteed in the constitution is first through laws and second through government program. So, how government is taking initiative? First, government is making laws. If anyone violates the law, if anyone denies, disobey the law, then he will be punished. Second, improving government schemes for the for the upliftment of the lower caste people or disadvantaged community. This community who will not get the advantage. There are some tribal peoples in the forest area. Now they did not also know what is what are their rights. There are so many peoples in our India also. So now government is taking steps so that all will be equal. There are several laws in India that protect every person's right to be treated equally. So you remember that. Okay, we will tell that. In addition to law, the government has also set up several schemes to improve the lives of community and individuals who have been treated unequally for several centuries, like 100 years, 200 years, 300 years. They were deprived. They were not given the advantages. So government are trying some schemes to launch some schemes so that they could be get benefited. These schemes are to ensure greater opportunity for people who have not had in the past. They were not given that opportunity in the past. They were underutilized. So now government is doing some schemes, launching some schemes, so that they will go forward, come forward, and their growth will be happen. There are so many people now also they are eating snakes, frogs. There are some tribes. There are some tribe also in our Odisha, particularly vulnerable tribal groups. TBTG. They are also not aware about what is constitution, what are their rights. So now government is launching some schemes so that they could be up. So this is for today. In the next class we will listen. Thank you.